What's going on, guys? So today we're going to be talking about if the Doomsday heist payouts are any good, because many people say that they're not paying enough as they thought they should be. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. Uh, you'll hear my opinion and, um, also what you get for the payouts. So first, we'll be talking about what you get, like the base payouts. So in Act One, if you complete that heist, you get $650,000. Now keep in mind this is in total, so it's like not per person, but in total $650,000 that you would have to share between two to four people. For Act Two, it's $950,000, and then for Act Three, it's $1,200,000. Now, if you do it on hard difficulty, you get 812,000 for Act One. For Act Two, it's 1,187,000, and for Act Three, it's 1,500,000. So, that doesn't, for me at least, it doesn't seem as bad. But then you also have some bonuses too. So, in each act, if you complete each act, if it's your first time, you get an extra 50 grand. And if you complete all the heists in order, so literally like just as it says in order, you get an extra 500,000. Loyalty Act One, Loyalty Act Two, and Loyalty Act Three. I'm pretty sure this means if you use like the same crew throughout the heist. So Loyalty Act One is 75,000. Loyalty Act Two is 175,000, and Loyalty Act Three is 375,000. And Act One, Act Two, and Act Three. Basically, Act One is completing with the same two people. Act Three is or Act Two is completed with the same three people, and Act Three is completing it with the same four people. If that makes sense. And then you also get, if you're an associate, you get 50 grand for just supporting the leader. Now, Criminal Mastermind, if this is, I mean, obviously this is the hardest challenge. You have to complete this on hard difficulty without dying in any of the heist missions. I don't believe it counts for the setup, or the prep missions, though. So, for Act 1, if you do Criminal Mastermind for Act 1, you get $750,000. For Act 2, you get 1,750,000, and for Act 3, it's 3,750,000, which is not bad, but also that's also a very hard challenge to complete. So, what do I think about this? I don't think it's terrible. I remember when, the first time I actually went through all these heists, I did get, an extra 100 grand for completing each act. And then plus, if you complete Act 3 all in order, you get, I think I got like 1,500,000 because I did it with one other person. So, I mean, that's a good payout for me, if you ask me, because even if you're an associate and you're getting less money in the actual heist than the leader, you still get, I think if you play with four people, you still get $45,000 per setup mission, and I think there's 5 setup missions in Act 3. So if you do the math, which I'm going to do right now because I don't know how to do this math, if you do 45 times 5, it's 225. So you get 225,000 just from doing those 5 setup missions in Act 3. But keep in mind, that's also with 4 people. So the 3 associates would get 45,000 each. Just so again, keep that in mind. And then with the actual heist, we're talking about the third heist here. I'll talk about the other 2 soon. But the third heist, for 4 people, if you split it together, I don't know. It depends how much the leader's willing to give. I'm pretty sure, like, if the leader decided not to give any more, he just gave you guys 15%, you still make, like, over 100 grand, which, honestly, that might seem bad, okay? I get that. 100 grand in the final heist, that doesn't make any sense. So, normally what I do is I give my associates 10% more than 15%, so 25% each. So we would all get 25%. But and then that way you actually will make a lot more money than than intended. So that's for Act 3. Act 2, I don't remember how much money you get for completing a setup mission in Act 2, because I only played Act 2 once and I played the other two acts twice. But I think it's between 32 and 45. Maybe it's going to be like 38,000 when you complete Act 2 with 4 people on hard difficulty. And for Act 1, I think it's like around 32 or 35,000. So, I mean, it's not terrible. I do recommend playing these heists with 2 people, but the thing is, if you're not that great of a GTA player, you might need that extra person, the extra third person. 4 people though, I mean, it's it's okay because like you have that extra person to help out with the heist, which is great. But then if you also have the extra person, you're also not getting as much money. So just find a friend that you would want to do these heists with, and if you can, just get that one friend or 2 friends. But I mean, 3 friends, it might be you. I can see why you guys are saying, how the payouts are bad. Because I usually did it with either 2 or one other friend. So I definitely got like more money than, obviously anyone else because I was also the leader, but also because we were playing with 3 or 2 people. So if you ask me, for the most part, they're not that bad. I mean, I remember before I started the what was it? I think before I started the third heist, I had $400,000, and then I immediately went up to, I think like $2 million from completing the third heist, and that was my first time, right? Just tell you that it was my first time completing the third heist, and I immediately went up to $2 million. So if you ask me, 400,000 to um, $2 million, that's really good. That's more than a $20 shark card. So I'm fine with that. But I mean, let me know what you guys think because I'm interested to hear what you guys think of the payouts. Um, and I think that's gonna be it for this video. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you're new, subscribe and like the video, and I will talk to you all later.